Motherfucker was good, man. Shit.
We had some fruit cups earlier.
All right, we on. Check it out, y'all. It's your boy, comedian Baldhead Phillips. This is exclusive episode of Baldhead's podcast. I got two beautiful young ladies with me. No, my wish didn't come true for me to have a train ran on me. These are two friends, well, a friend and my sister. We just sitting here talking shit. We got some wine. I got my edible lemonade, highly flavored lemonade. And we're talking about life. We're talking about general shit that go on. And I'm having a motherfucker already. Boom. See, dear traveling spies, y'all follow my sister. See us, we be out there doing our thing, selling the motherfucking most luxurious shea butter design called Hand Crack. And my girl Jay, she is a stylist, a makeup artist, a bouncer, a barber, and youngest winning running porn star.
You know what?
I'm just saying that. You know,
I'm not gonna play with you.
Anyway, so I really want to talk about. I want to start off with the fact that how many women play games with men. They act like they don't want them, and the man is chasing so much. And then when that man really does leave, or he's gone, and that woman see him being good and successful and doing shit, why this bitch get mad?
Because she misses the entertainment. That's entertainment for her.
I think the bitch realizes she lost. She lost. And she knew what, they say you never know what you got till it's gone.
Never wish your way up till they run you right.
Like one of them motherfuckers, something that you fucked up and you wish you was where you was at. I think that the law, that's a...
And then sometimes she may not be ready for him right then and there.
But why she playing with him? And that's y'all main thing.
But men do the same thing. They tell a woman, hey, I like you, I want to see what's up with you. They know that they're not ready for a relationship, but they don't want you to go nowhere else. So they dangle the cheese in front of your face and give you just enough to get a little nibble off of it.
It's kind of,
keep, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of
So it's kind of being selfish. If I can't have you, can't nobody else have you. Right. They don't want nobody else to have something that's good, even though they know that they not necessarily gonna treat you good, or they're not a good fit for you. But because they know you're a good person, or they know she's a good person, or he's a good person, they like, you know what? I don't want them to be with nobody else because I like them for who they are. But I know I ain't the right one for them, but I want to keep them around.
I don't even think nobody don't know they're the right one until they get in that situation and they learn. Because it's really like a lose-lose situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I've been dogging this motherfucker all this time, and now they gone, and I see them shining, they out there doing good, damn. Can you say, damn, I really let the motherfucker go that I should have been with? Or I'm mad at the motherfucker. Because he with somebody else. And fuck a topic. I had a situation like that. Motherfucker was mad at me. Bitch, you didn't even want me no more. You told me, you left me the fuck alone. And I tried to get with you like, I was saying a 5 or 6 month span to get back with you to rebuild. You didn't want to, so you ain't hearing that from me. Next thing you know, social media pop up, you still stalking and seeing what I'm doing because you still want to watch over my misery. And boom, you see a nigga shining, doing pictures, out there looking fine on these hoes, then get me a woman, and you see that constant picture more than once, you want to call. Somebody told me they sent you, bitch, with somebody, which was you. Should have goddamn it been in the spot.
And some people miss they fool.
Miss they what?
Fool. Because some people, when you in love with somebody, you a fool for love. Some people are. Or a sucker for love, as some people say. Because you in love with that person, so you loving on that person how you want to be loved. But that person is only using you for the love that you have for them. So you in love with the idea of love and you love them, but you don't even realize that they don't love you, and all they doing is playing a game and using you. So when you done being a fool, they like, damn, I thought I had about at least 5 or 10 more years of food left in me of this one, and I could use.
How long are we gonna keep doing this?
Use them a little bit longer, you know, so that I can get all the other stuff that I wanted, because they were such a food for love that they were so giving, and a lot of time it's what that person gives more than just love, but money, time, energy, effort, and then they kind of at their beck and call because they love them. They want to see that person happy, and the person ain't never going to be happy because all they doing is using you.
I just recently had a situation like that a couple of weeks ago. An ex made it his business to inbox me. And I don't know how he found me on Facebook because I do not have the same name.
That old thing back. Somebody ran into a picture. I probably still got the same mutual friend. Bring the Weber, shout.
But we're not friends on Facebook at all.
Y'all might not be friends on Facebook.
But he can find you through a friend.
He can find you through a friend. You know what I'm saying? You might still connect to another friend, and he looked at that people you may know, and then next thing you know, about that's
he reached out to me like telling me like how he realized that he was stupid for being the way that he was, and he missed me, and he realized that I was everything that he was looking for in a woman, and I'm like, dude, it's been like 10 years. Damn near 10 years. I'm like, you got you a whole nother woman. You got a baby. Like, I'm not even understanding. I'm like, why now?
Niggas realize
and
something.
I feel like the only reason why he reaching out is because
he think that
shut up. That situation ain't working out at home. That's the way I feel. Like, oh, you ain't getting what you want at home.
And that's what y'all all think.
But sometimes being on the other end of the situation at home, ain't shit wrong with the situation at home. It don't be nothing wrong. They ain't arguing, they ain't fussing, they ain't
don't
fighting.
even be having nothing. A lot of times women get this wrong misconception, and they self-esteem goes to trash because they think it was something that they wasn't doing. A lot of times it wasn't nothing that y'all wasn't doing. There's some new ass over there. It looks soft and cozy. Can I check it out? And if that nigga got the game to get it, he 9 times out of 10 gonna get it. If he ain't through, you know what I'm saying?
But why even go through all of that? The hassle.
Because pussy's good.
Oh my gosh.
Pussy's good. I'm just saying. Pussy's good.
And some people don't care.
And it's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy, but I had thought of this one day. You got cocaine. Somebody take one hit of cocaine, they're gonna have to keep getting another hit, right? Somebody get coochie or dick one time, they're gonna have to keep getting up. Busting a nut is the prize for both of us. Sometimes y'all women don't get it the way y'all want it, but hey, it's the prize. And then when you bust a nut, and you know you can bust a nut in that, and you keep going, you see something even nicer. Because it's always a better motherfucker count a lot. It's all a better nigga. It's a better basketball player than the one that you know.
A new making model.
And that don't mean, see, the worst shit for a motherfucker to do, and I'm just really finding this out, is it's not to cheat on your woman. That ain't the worst thing to do. Get that other bitch that you cheating with them same hopes and dreams. That's where the problem comes. Because some niggas be pillow talking. And they tell they side chick what the wife don't do. And that builds the motherfucking side chick up. She be like, I'm going to do everything. And then when she get them, she going to let it all fall back to what it was. But that's what it is. We are men. And there are more of y'all than us.
And I've experienced with some guys, they'll go and be talking to the side chick and telling her everything about you. Yep. Now this heifer want to be you. She's studying you so that she can become you. No, not that you missing anything. You saying like what you lacking, what you ain't doing. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you such on a where he put you on a pedestal, and she do this and she do that and she do this. She like a superwoman, but I'm still out here for these streets. And she like, damn, she do all that. Well, I'm
where did that shit come from? Out here for these streets? What the fuck are they talking about?
Just out here doing what he want to do in the streets, not at home, not taking care of the house. Because if he was taking care of the home, then a person at home wouldn't be lonely. They wouldn't be missing what it is what the relationship that they in.
See what I go back to this. And this is only because I'm a man. And I know the cheating side of it, the savage side of it, the freak side of it. Women who are women, only like men, don't understand how good pussy is. That niggas have done 1,000,001 things for it. But the thing of it is a man have this like mentality of this pussy might be better than this pussy.
But I feel like once you done had one, you done had them all.
You know why you feel like that? Have you had some pussy before?
No.
All right, that's my whole point.
But what is the?
I can't explain it to you, but you will see it if I bust it up.
Understand the difference between, you know what I'm saying? Like we all function the same way.
Every man you ever been with gave you orgasm?
No.
The ones that have, you remember the fuck out of them.
Not really, because that's my mindset with them. Once you had one dick, you done had them all. Y'all all do the same thing.
How many dicks have you had? Let's talk about this number.
My
what in the fuck did you just say? What in the fuck did you just say, lady? Like it was simple.
Once you had one dick, you done had them all. Then y'all all do the same thing. You get hard, you get soft, you nut. I mean, what's so special about the next?
So you think y'all motherfuckers coochie special?
What I'm saying is what makes the difference between the man that you're dealing with.
No, my dick. I don't know no one else's.
No, listen. What makes the difference
ward off
between...
that bullshit question you was going to
Oh, my gosh. What makes the difference between that prior dick and the dick that you got now is the personality and what he doing for you behind it. Because you can get it anywhere. Just like y'all can get it anywhere.
You said you can get it anywhere. And then you also said once you had a dick, you had them all. What is these dick numbers you have in your
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to answer that because that's neither here nor there. That is irrelevant.
Oh, it's everywhere, huh? That's what you said. If it's neither here nor there, then the dicks are everywhere.
Funny.
Oh, man. It's going to always be hard for women to understand why men would cheat. But the same point, it's a
but then
certain demographic. It's a certain demographic.
But then if she cheat on you, we trash now. If we do to you what you do to us.
I'll tell you what, I was in a relationship like that one time, right? Well, not really, but I was living with her. She was cool, but it was just so much going on around her. It kind of threw me, and I wasn't the focused as I should have been. So I was fucking this. No, well, I did. No, this is how it first happened. She actually started me to fuck because she didn't believe me. But anyway, I was sending an old video back to an ex of me and her having sex because I was deleting it. I was like, I don't know if you want to watch it because, we used to like watch stuff. You want this or whatever. She got it, but then I had did it. I forgot I did it on the house email or some shit. And she seen it, watched it. Blew her motherfucking mind. She was mad. She was like, I'm not even mad because y'all was fucking, but I'm mad because it was 2 hours and I ain't seen you do none of that shit you did to her, to me. And I had to tell her, you ain't her and she ain't you. I said, if you see this shit you seen me do to her, you ain't seen me do it to you. And vice versa. So you could be mad, but you could be like, well, shit, that's some new shit you got to put on me. Something, I don't know, but she got mad. Old girl contacted me. I was like, yeah, I got it. I was like, man, that's got my girl tripping. Then she started going through my phone thing and started calling the girl. Then I'm like, don't call her. Because that bitch know how to get on the motherfucking nerves. And she going to piss you off. And I've been living with you. You ain't got the mental stability to deal with what this bitch going to say. So now went back and forth. Crazy. And so then when the girl came to town, I went and confronted her about some more shit she did. But we ended up fucking. So
oh my goodness.
She started it up. I hadn't even been contacting this bitch. But then it went on. She saying she heard that, sent that, and all that intercepted messages and email. And so she started fucking with somebody. I found out about it the first time they fucked with each other. But see, I'm such a motherfucking G. I look at a nigga and be like, that nigga is beneath me. You're losing if you're not upgrading the dick. or upgrading the caliber of money or whatever. You ain't upgraded to that, bitch. You the one losing. And then, so I went and hit somebody. So we got into it about, both of us catching each other up. And I said, first off, you started this little war. You want to go tit for tat with a nigga with bitches that been had bitches before you had motherfucking braids. And on top of that, I'm popular. And I've always been funny. So, bitch, you're not going to out-fuck these bitches. And it went on for a little while, and she just gave up. And was like, fuck it, get out. I left. As I left, she wanted me to come back. That's when I realized a long time ago when they were saying that shit was, they say toxic now.
I was just going to say that's so toxic.
Yeah, but I mean, what the fuck was they calling it before they called it toxic? Because that's whatever that was.
Unhealthy relationship.
Unhealthy relationship. And it's like sometimes you in an unhealthy relationship if you haven't been taught how to be in a relationship, or you don't know what a relationship consists of, or you don't know what love is or how love is supposed to feel. It's easy to be in a toxic relationship. And not even know it.
Yeah, but nobody knows really and whether or not a situation is good for them until they experience it. People always be like, oh, well, once you reach a certain age, you should know. But we live in this life that we ain't never lived before, so how are we supposed to know? You can set examples.
People are dying that never died before.
But it's like, how are you supposed to know if you've never experienced it before? You can tell a person all day long how to do a thing, but once they experience it, they'll never get the full understanding of a thing until they actually lived it and been through it. So it's like, how do you know when a person is right for you? How do you know when you know what I'm saying, when a person is toxic if you just now meeting them for the first time and ain't never experienced them before?
I've met so many women I've either been with, laid with, however. I've met so many of them and gotten so many warning signs before. But I didn't really give a fuck about the warning signs.
Because you was worried about your dick.
Because I was letting the dick lead.
Mm-hmm.
But when you let go and you like have feelings for a motherfucker, cause sometimes you never know. You can't help who you love.
Mm-hmm.
You love a bitch and you know it's a lousy bitch. When you do come down off of that, I understand how you women's self-esteem get crushed. Because you are more so mad at yourself and call yourself stupid because all of this is right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Yeah. So then you allowed yourself, like you said, men are more physical, women are more emotional. So women allow themselves to let their guard down and let this person into their mental, their physical, their emotional. And then they feel, even though it wasn't considered that at the time, but they feel violated after that. When they find out and they've been betrayed, been used, and stuff like that. And then it's like, as people say, I'm trying to get myself together, or I'm trying to find myself.
I hate that.
People say they trying to find themselves. And so at some point, I went through that, trying to figure out what it is that I want out of life. What direction I want to go in. What is it that is, for me, is where are my boundaries? Where do I say, you know what, this is too far for me, or that's not enough? Kind of finding that out for yourself, so then that way you can better be in a relationship because you know what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want, what it is that you need, what it is that you don't need. Not saying that some of those things you may or not bend or compromise on depending on the individual that you're with, but kind of having a baseline of knowing what you want. And sometimes it was like anything goes. And then it was like, anything don't feel good to me. Right. Anything that go, it kind of hurts me or it breaks me down. It makes me feel like this. And the worst place to be is to be in a relationship and being depressed in that relationship or being, in a certain headspace in that relationship that's unhealthy mentally, physically, or emotionally.
And they don't care about you.
Yeah. So, and can't nobody love you if they ain't never learned how to love. And then it's like, you want to learn how to love yourself. So then that way, when it's time for somebody else to love you, you already been loving on yourself, so you know how that love should feel. And we're not saying just in a physical sense, but in a mental and emotional sense, what that love looks like and what it feels like.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm high off this highly flavored lemonade. I want y'all to make sure y'all go to a highly flavored lemonade on Instagram and tell them Baldhead sent you, and they'll let you know where you can get yours from. And then we're drinking this little wine. Ooh, you picked a good, nice snack selection. Nice snack selection. These chips they level up.
So what we've been talking about, so one of the things we're supposed to be talking about, men and women / boys and girls, not being taught how to date and how to be a mate.
Yeah,
so
that's a deep one right there.
Mm-hmm. So I think how we ended up on this conversation was we had talked about it earlier this week, and I told you I had got a phone call from one of the young adults, so not even 20, 21 yet. And they were talking about how they in a relationship, and my boyfriend don't know how to be a boyfriend. Like, the holidays just came up, and you know, holidays, what couples usually do is if they family celebrate the holiday, even if people don't celebrate the holidays, they get together for the holidays, and it ain't considered a holiday party. But
what the fuck did you just say?
Even if they don't celebrate the holidays, they family still have a get together. So they bring all their relatives and stuff over, and their aunties and uncles and their kids and all the people there.
The way she said it,
they don't call it, we getting together for Thanksgiving. Yeah, y'all Jehovah's Witnesses, or yeah, y'all 7-Day Adventists, or yeah, y'all Muslim, but y'all still got together on the day of the holiday as a family unit. So it was still a family gathering of some sort, but it just wasn't called
Jehovah's
Thanksgiving.
Witnesses don't do shit.
You alive.
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking about like certain holidays.
Yes, they do.
No, I'm talking about the holidays that they don't celebrate.
They do.
They don't celebrate them, but that's what I'm talking about. They don't celebrate them, but it's a family get together on that day.
It's still
you get
a
what I'm saying?
Party.
So it's a family get together, and they still fiesta.
I'll try to talk to this girl one day. Niggas on the block. She's real pretty, with the dresses and all that. And it was like, I bet you can't get her. Ain't nobody never got her because she a Jehovah's Witness. I was like, oh, okay. I knew a couple of niggas on the block that was Jehovah's Witnesses, so I was hollering at them about the women. And they was telling me certain shit. There's different halls that they be having. Mm-hmm. And I knew the hall she was from, and I knew about another hall. So when I met her, I told her I was Jehovah's Witness in another hall. Yeah.
So now
just let y'all know right now, comedian Baldhead Phillips, at one point in time, I hit a Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, baby.
But that wasn't what we talking about, though.
I just really wanted to get that out there. You know how something...
I'm so glad you cannot tell her name.
Listen, you know, this is the first time when y'all said Jehovah's Witness, I got triggered.
No, he didn't say triggered.
No, triggered.
So done. But
men don't know how to... No man has never taught a motherfucker, not in my family that I know, how to actually sit up and talk to a woman.
You had to learn on your own.
Yeah, and they just say, man, go get her. Go get her. You better not come in here like no boys.
So what happened was, she said that her boyfriend hadn't invited her out to a holiday. She had not met her boyfriend's parents, but he had met, all her family. Mm-hmm. And then also when she kind of said, like, you ain't take me to meet your parents yet. I haven't met your family. You ain't invite me over for the holidays. And then he was looking like, invite you over for what?
Damn.
It was kind of like he didn't know certain etiquette of, what we were growing up being taught of chivalry, opening the door for or closing the door for when she gets in the car or whatever like that, like knowing
how can they? And they just
being chivalrous.
Chivalry, let me tell you something. I can really seriously say through a certain age limit, chivalry is dead.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you something. When men, young boys, start calling girls that they're sleeping with or being around, bro, nigga, they is dead. That shit is not no. Ain't no. Them little girls ain't never open the door.
Punch him in the throat, calling me bro.
But look, a motherfucker tell them some shit that sound logical. Why am I open the door for you? All you gotta do is stand in front of it. It's gonna open up. What do you mean?
Right.
Because they motherfucking generation technology that got better and better.
Yeah.
They gonna pretty soon got doors to walk through. So for a nigga to tell a motherfucker that's just kind of lost, ain't been taught, and motherfucker these gadgets is out. Mm-hmm. Open the door. What are you talking about? Yeah. Doors are almost non-existent, sir. Like, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm. This is so very true. And I was taken back to people not being taught. I sit and look at my own family. When you look at like your grandmother, your mother, just the older people in your family. I used to be mad at my mom for a long time because growing up, because certain things that I wish that she would have done, she didn't know to do them. So when you don't know to do a thing and ain't nobody taught you, you don't be thinking to, okay, let me do this, let me do that. And I had to learn, and as I got older, I had to realize that my mama only knew what her mama taught her. And my grandmother only knew what she had been taught. So if nobody is teaching you how to do a thing, or taking the time out to actually take you up under their wing and guide you in the direction of A, B, and C, it's not even in the forefront of your mind to be like, oh, okay, well, let me do this, because it's not a thing. Like, prime example, I was with this guy. I've been single for almost 2 years now, but the last relationship that I was in was a little over a year ago. And he got upset with me because I had hung out with a male friend and another female friend for his birthday. But he didn't care that it was another woman there. He just cared about the fact that it was another man there. I went out with another man. And he's like, you didn't tell me. And see, me being involved in any man that I've been involved with, I had never had to, per se, check in and let a man know, hey, I'm finna go hang out with so-and-so. It's like, it's never been required of me, and I've never required them to call me and let me know, hey, I'm going out. That's not something that we had ever required of each other. Because I feel like we don't live together, so you don't need to report to me. If you want to hang out with your friends, go hang out with your friends. If you want to go do whatever, go do whatever. We don't live together. We not married. You don't have to tell me what you finna go out and do. Just hit me up when you get back home, or say, hey, let's go kick it, whatever. And so he didn't understand that. All in his head, he's thinking, well, you should have told me, you should have known better. And it's like, if that's not something that I've ever done, and nobody has ever required me to do that, I'm not thinking to call you and be like, hey, I'm going out with such and such. That's not even in the forefront of my mind. So I had to understand, that was a teaching moment for me. Talk and get to know people and say your do's and your don'ts, what you require, really.
Boy, I'm sorry.
You gonna do that, right? Well, okay.
You want some life?
And knowing what's important to that person, and right? Because some people, and I called somebody this year on their birthday, and their birthday was yesterday, and the person said like birthdays were never a big deal to them. In fact, that they didn't start letting people know their birthday until when their birthday was, until within the last year. And I grew up with this person for years, and I never knew when this person's birthday was until recently. And I was like, wow, your birthday is right by quite a few of my family members' birthday. That would have been a day that I would have definitely remembered. And he was like, well, everybody say happy birthday, then you got to say thank you back to every last one of them. I was like, no, you don't, because you're going to miss somebody. People understand that when it's your birthday, because when it's their birthday, they do the same thing. And if you got to send one general message out to everybody saying thank you, let's say if it was on social media, saying thank you to everybody for calls, texts, emails, voicemail, whatever, for the birthday wishes, that's good enough. And even if somebody say happy birthday after that, you can like it, or you can say thank you, or you don't have to. they understand because it has happened to them. But the thought of someone wanting to celebrate your birthday and appreciating you as a person, you know, is good. But yeah, some people it's very important. Oh, it's my birthday. I don't give a damn what you're doing. You could be broke, starving, stranded, half dead. I want you there. If you got to FaceTime me, whatever the case may be, some people are like that about their birthday is probably the only thing that they celebrate or holiday that they celebrate, and that's the biggest holiday in their life for that whole year. And it really means something to them if you show up and if you don't show up. And they take that to heart, and it's like a mental note. I hate that person because they ain't come for my birthday. They don't even know why you ain't come.
Right.
It was just such a big deal to them. So some people, some things are such a big deal, and some things are not. And some people, other holidays, like if you don't come for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, then you ain't in the family no more.
Right.
Like you ain't in the running to be my man or my woman no more.
I can't believe you didn't bring that to say something.
Yeah, so it's kind of a thing of just knowing. And then I tell people, like, the key to any relationship, no matter what your age group is, the key to any relationship is communication.
I was just going to say
So
that.
communication is the key. And the second key to that relationship is the level of respect that you have. And one thing that I had said to a person, they told me that's not true. I'm like, love shouldn't hurt. And they was like, yes, it's supposed to hurt. No, the hell it ain't.
No, it's not.
If you love somebody and you care for somebody, like I told my daughter and her friends, her friend, one day, they were playing, and her friend was like, oh, I'm mad at you, I'm gonna punch you. I said, whoa. Didn't you just say she your friend? Yeah. Why would you want to cause any hurt, harm, or danger to your friend?
Right.
If that's your friend, you want to see them happy. You want to see them succeed. You want to see a smile on their face. You want to see them in good spirits. If that's your friend, that's how you want to see them. You don't want to punch your friend and cause hurt, pain to them. You want to see them cry. You don't want to make them cripple or something like that. That shouldn't be something you want to do. And if you feel like the best thing you can do to express yourself because you're displeased with something that's happening, you can't use your words and you want to put your hands on, then that person shouldn't be a friend to you.
Right.
So just kind of understanding what love is and what love feels like, and a lot of people don't know what that is because they haven't been loved properly. Even coming up, they weren't loved properly from their mother or their father or whoever their caregiver or guardian was, so they don't know what love is. But finding out what love is as an adult is a little bit different, but it's needed, so that then that way you can, first of all, love yourself properly, and now you can start loving on others properly.
Yeah, it sounds like you should be a poet or so. Gracefully said. Bored as hell. God damn, let's go. Fucking speech.
Excuse me.
I'm a man. My attention span on all that other shit does not. I can't do it for too long. I literally have been in arguments with motherfuckers, and they'll be like, "I'm tired," and all of a sudden their voice will go down, and I'll just hit, and I'll just be looking at shit, and they don't know. I don't know how to
checked out. Huh?
My body, my attention span ain't never been that motherfucking long. Especially if you fussing in there. I'm sorry. I have said I'm sorry a bunch of times.
That's another thing you ain't gonna be doing.
Didn't mean it because I just want you to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Just can't be cussing folk out and you say you love them, cussing them out.
Hey,
call them out their name.
All right, people do that though. Shit.
Yeah.
Tell you when you with the right motherfucker, you'll learn who the right person should be. The right motherfucker gonna show you. I had a motherfucker that I had to tell one time, you know what I do for a living? Why are you talking to me like that? Because I know you trying to hurt me. But if I shoot you back, baby, oh my God. I know things. I know it's 2021 and your grandmama still got roaches.
Oh my Lord.
I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna bring it up.
You okay?
I know your real daddy had a little foot and a big foot. And he had them shoes on. And you never wanted to come around because your mother had a new boyfriend. I don't want Frankenstein come to school for me, mommy.
Or you don't want nobody pick you up in no bogus car coming to pick you up. Kids be having standards.
No.
Not the fact that you picking them up, period, and they ain't got to walk, but what kind of jalopy is that? What kind of whiskey is that?
This a whole conversation right now on one of these kids. They're living with their mama and probably got a little something going on. You coming over? Yeah. I'll send an Uber. Okay. I'm going to drop my Addy. That's it. That's it. And then this bitch is over there. He ain't went and got her, but he sent the Uber.
Mm.
You know?
With the rate, the expensive level, I mean, Uber's costing like $50 to go up the street now. So,
Right.
I mean, if he got that kind of bank account and he that young.
That's one of the things that attract him. That's right. He got something going on. But he don't know. It's a pecking order before you get a girl in your bed. Because he was never taught that. He was taught to dominate, get her, you know.
And it's just like my coworker, one of my coworkers. He's the type of person that he feels like, because I'm a man, you should automatically give me that respect just because I'm a man. And I had told him, I said, at the end of the day, it's respect for respect. Mm-hmm. You're not going to make it your business to talk to me crazy and then think I'm going to still be nice to you. Because you asked me to go and pick up lunch for us, I might spit in it. That's the type of person that I am. Like, you're not.
Your little sugar gave it.
Like, we not doing that. And I had to tell him, I said, and then he called himself liking me, and I had to tell him, I said, you have left a really ugly taste in my mouth about you, because you feel like you can just say whatever the hell you want to me.
What was the taste?
Really?
What was the taste?
I set myself up for that, didn't I? I'm like, you're not going to talk to me any old kind of way and then think that you finna come and flirt with me. I'm like, I'm turned off now because you're disrespectful. I don't want nobody talking to me crazy and being disrespectful towards me, and then when I say something to you about it, you're like, oh, well, I'm just playing. You should learn how to take a joke. Like, no. It's respect for respect. If you want me to have a certain level for you, treat me as such. Don't tell me that you like me and then you treat me like one of these little hood rats on the street. Show me something different.
Hood rat.
And if you can't do that, then you can move around.
And I want to just comment for what she just said. I don't want any hood rat sensitivity, hate mail coming to Bald Heads Podcast. I should understand. She does not speak for everyone on the show. Okay? Hood rats' lives matter too.
Cause you love the hood rats.
And man, hood rats got a purpose though. Hood rats got a purpose.
And it's show really the level of standards to have.
That's what you think. That's what hey, that's it. I mean, it could be that too.
Yeah, no where you stand with the level, like, you know.
Oh man, and you know what fucked up about
like,
me?
If he buy you a Snickers, are you going, or do you need a steak? I don't know.
I mean, nowadays all it takes is a pint, a blunt, and $40.
Got a bite in I got a bite in the blunt and my dick out. Come on. I got a bite in the blunt and my dick out. Come on. A bite in the blunt and my dick out.
And you might not even need that. Hey, you smoke? Let's go
half
smoke.
a pill.
Look, man.
Right. Like,
I ain't even gonna lie. I went through the west side of Chicago on the pull up, pull off. Knock up, knock off. The motherfucker didn't need nothing but, some keys to a crib. Shit. There's a lot of chicks that just going. And that's why the real women, they be trying to make a nigga wait.
It's struggling.
And
it's a struggle.
It's fun. All the hoes is getting married.
Yes, we know.
All you standard bitches.
Yeah.
You're gonna die alone.
Yeah, you get married and
standard bitches, you're gonna die alone.
Yeah, but then they find out that these hoes, they not doing nothing. They don't cook, they don't clean, they don't take care of you like you supposed to.
Hey, so then they got another little time right now. Talk about it, go to counseling. Everybody, and then they find out that bitch really ain't gonna do it, because that's what hoes ain't. Some hoes might change. Some hoes might not change.
It's just interesting.
I seen a motherfucking little video where this chick said, "Why y'all think a woman is a hoe? Ain't like she fucking niggas in the same neighborhood. If this bitch is fucking nigga over here in Philly, New York, another nigga, she ain't a hoe." I said, you is a hoe with a GPS. Oh, what the fuck you are, bitch? I don't know how you don't think. Women have a hoe. See, women don't understand they were supposed to be sacred. So when we get cheated on by y'all, we are struck down because in our eyes, y'all are gods. So we know you're always going to forgive us.
And
you're
do the right thing.
Nurture us. You're going to wait for us to get right.
But we don't always forgive, though.
No, y'all don't always forgive, but way back in the DNA of life, that's how they had, and then now y'all tolerance they got fucked up. But
niggas tolerate more and more bull.
Yeah, but you know, there wasn't a lot of things out. So
you
now
tolerate the
y'all look, nigga, fuck that. Fuck that, nigga. You gotta do better. You gotta show me better, even if she give him the chance to do that. Because the chick could be in her prime.
And they still messed it up.
Chick could be in her prime and be out there shining. That nigga can't take that. Because he done lost. And he done lost you. It's a difference. It's a difference.
Well, do what you're supposed to do. You ain't got to worry about that.
Man, some niggas don't know until they get their head
And just because
knocked
people
in,
married, I done seen both parties out just cheating. The woman got another man and the man got
not
another
me.
woman.
I'm not going to do that. No, not me.
Well, you bet not. Got your ass on lock. He has a chastity belt, just in case anybody wanted to know.
Shots or nothing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to let you know something right now. No matter how you do it, ain't nobody not going to do it and change their ways until they get their head knocked in. Then some just going to keep getting their head knocked in.
But why even go through all of that?
It's a game. Don't you know that it's a game? It's a game.
But why are you putting your life at risk? No, you don't.
Just in games, you die.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't you die in the game? You get 3 lives? Remember that?
But this is a game. That's a game. This is real life.
Game.
Like, no, it's not a game.
It is, man. You win, you lose. You a baby, you grown, you get old. It's a circle. It's a fucking game.
Yeah, okay.
You just gotta see how long you stay up and pass that, and hope you can pass that shit to a better generation.
And hope you don't get your head busted.
Hey, man, you know, I done had my head busted.
Some people can't. So
not by no one.
Even something like you talk about. Some people can't. Some people can't handle certain things mentally. So some people, when they get in their head, like, we in a relationship and we gonna be together forever, even if y'all ain't got married, that's how they feel. Right. So you go cheat on that person, they not gonna do that thing that you thought that they was gonna do once they found out that you cheated on them. Like, they mentally weren't prepared to ever hear no shit like that. So being that at the time they hear something like that, then when they mental off the Richter scale.
Wait.
When they mental.
What the fuck was that? What is this?
You ate that veggie chip. You ate the veggie chip. Be careful.
Oh my God. That was a regular chip bag. This is fucking veggie chips are fucking horrible. Oh my God.
That was a carrot chip. Okay.
It just tastes like a cucumber fart. What the fuck was that shit? Whatever. It's a waffle. Oh, that's the worst shit. You veggie motherfuckers.
Did you blow some dust out
your
your
mouth? Motherfuckers. You nasty eat motherfuckers, y'all. Oh, Lord, I don't want them no more. Give me some.
Tell you one thing that ain't gonna happen.
Give me some dirt. Give me some dirt.
And your high blood pressure ain't gonna spike.
Eating that.
That was nasty.
So what I was saying was, so you think this person gonna be regular, y'all gonna argue this and this and that, they gonna walk off, y'all might get into a little tussle, maybe. But recently, somebody I know, about a year ago, been with this girl over 10 years, she decided but sounded like she had been cheating. She had a club with a dude. he knows something up. She ain't answering her phone. So he goes to a family member house that know where she at. Her real tight cousin. So he tell the cousin, hey, you finna take me to where she at. So the cousin is like, no, I'm not. He upped the gun on him. You gonna take me where she at.
Get in this car, nigga.
He took her to where she was. Now, dude shot the dude she was with, shot her, shot the cousin, all because she cheated. Some people can't deal with that. They're in a different mental space when that happens, to the point that reality ain't what they looking at. Oh, you throwing your life away. To them, they already done did that. Mm-hmm. Look at how many years I've been with this person, all that I invested in this relationship, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all this stuff that I done did, and you gonna go and do me like this?
It sounds like she wanted to do that before.
I wanted to do that?
You wanted to do that before.
I'm just saying some people can't handle it.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Ladies, the way that you can prevent these things, it's only one way. It's a solution, but a lot of women never want to listen to a motherfucker when I tell them this. If the women have listened to it, live a peaceful, non-stalker, nothing like. You can't look them in the eyes, baby. When you fucking them, you cannot look him in the eyes. You looking this man in the eyes. You making them faces and them sounds, and you making the motherfucker want to roll. And he looking, he holding, he had his life. He figuring, yeah, now I'm gonna have my life with her, and together we gonna be as one, and ain't nothing gonna happen. Oh, I'm in love, and I'll never leave you. Bitch, you done created a serial killer. Looking this man in the eyes. I don't give a fuck if you're riding him, you're sucking him off. Close your eyes. Put some sunglasses on, bitch. Because if you don't, it's going to be a motherfucker that's going to come in front of your house, and you're going to see some bushes that was never there. Gonna snipe your ass. We're fucking around, man. Y'all gotta watch what y'all doing, ladies, because y'all be doing it. I'm telling y'all be doing shit so good. Man, you know a nigga sexually would his nut would not be reached at the level it was if he didn't have to hear a woman moaning and her body and looking at it. A nigga could last long. I done lasted longer behind a big booty girl. I looked up in the air and I started trying to figure out algebra and
oh my gosh,
calculus, and I failed in both of those subjects. So we try to redo the problem over and over again. Maybe last long, but at the same time, we're visual. We're gonna see some shit that our heart get attached to it. The emotions of love is lust, and that lust can enrage anger. Yeah. Well, y'all stop looking them niggas in the eyes when y'all sucking them out and shit and making all good sounds. And don't stop doing that.
You was funny.
You're gonna be laying under your porch, bitch. You're gonna be laying under your porch.
But I just feel like, be honest. And that's another thing. People feel like, oh, well, men, we have a hard time being honest with women because we don't want to see y'all response or whatever the case may be. And I always tell people, I say, just be honest. I said, and at the end of the day, just because I tell you to be honest, that doesn't give you the right to dictate how I'm supposed to feel about your honesty. I never told you I wasn't going to come out of a bag on you. I never told you.
That's why we don't want to tell you.
I never told you that I wasn't going to react. Because just like if I tell you a truth and it's something that you don't want to hear, you're going to react. You don't have the right to tell nobody how to feel about your truth. I still want you to be honest regardless of whether I get an attitude about it or not. If I ask you something and I say, be honest with me, that's exactly what
if I knew that was going to give me some points towards you not leaving me alone, then okay, I would do that. But the point system ain't right. The point system different for y'all.
And sometimes being honest, sometimes you don't get the response that you think you're going to get. So
yeah, you might. What the fuck am I being honest for?
So
I'm wasting the honesty point.
No, so you're not.
So you might think if I tell this person, they're gonna get upset.
Even if they do get upset,
even if it's their initial response, but let's say, for instance, you like, I want to be with you and old girl over there. At first, she might be upset. But then she might be like, you know what? That ain't such a bad idea. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And she cool with it. Then you like, damn, I should have been honest a long time ago.
Yeah, but what if she ain't? Let me tell you what a chick did to me I was fucking with. She gon' it was this nigga, I can't remember the nigga name. I think he's dead now, but he was my girlfriend. So she had
He was your girlfriend?
No, I said she was my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. He was a nigga in the neighborhood. Somehow or another she fucked him. And then I found out about it. When I confronted her about it, she didn't want to tell me the truth. And I was like, I'm finna leave you the fuck alone because you lying. She broke down and told me the truth. Like that shit made it better. Mm-hmm. Bitch, that made it worse. Now I have visual in my head. I have confirmation of his visual of this nigga fucking you. She gonna tell me, well, he stuck it in a couple times, but after a couple of pumps, he ain't jumped off me and he threw up.
What?
So, bitch, I don't care. Bitch, you let him put the tip in. Bitch, just cheat. You let him put the tip in. This nigga done tipped you, bitch. That's what you trying to tell.
And that had all stars. Just let me put the tip in. But all the time he lying. It ain't really what he wanted to do.
That made it better, bitch, because you let me know he tip.
But it be like,
fuck out of here, bitch.
But it sounded like he threw up after he.
Yeah,
he had to respond. She should have.
I don't know what the fuck, man.
That was kind of wild.
Bitch tell you the dumbest. Bitch told me the dumbest shit in the world. I was like, whatever. Now it's a score. I'm 10 up on you, bitch. Go ahead on. Do what you gonna do.
But why do y'all do that though?
Do what?
You go and you do you, and then when she do her, you.
That's how we drown our emotions. We drown our emotions of our pussy that done got by another nigga pussy.
But you not doing you.
No, but I'm now. I gotta get over it. I gotta baptize myself in loose bitches and lousy situations, so I can forget you.
But why are you going?
But do you really forget
the
person?
But why you going through all of that though? You was out doing you.
I want to mentally forget. Why? I want to mentally forget. Yo, cause see, your get back was on purpose.
Oh, and your cheating wasn't?
My cheating was because of nothing you did.
But why you going out doing it?
Because I can.
Okay, so
because I can do it. Yeah, but you weren't doing it. See, I did it, but you want to do it to prove me wrong. That hurts more. That's like just revenge.
Okay, I don't see what the problem is.
Oh my God, you don't see the problem in now?
No, I don't.
So now I'm a man. I got to get you back. So now it's a never-ending bing, bang, bing, 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 bing. But you got a hole.
But you shouldn't have did it in the first place.
So you had all these nuts in you. I win. No one nutted in me.
But you had all them fluids that sucked back in you when you pulled out.
Doesn't matter.
All that sucked back in you.
I still won. I
got nut and you got sucked back.
I had to wash off. She had to wash in.
That's just like backwash. You got a lot of backwash in you.
Well, backwash is ain't done me wrong.
Okay.
But why? But first of all, ain't nobody supposed to be out here sleeping without no condoms, no way. So
what? Oh, you what?
What?
Condoms.
Yeah, that's nasty to be raw dogging everybody.
First,
they need a shot for that.
Okay.
First off, that's because of y'all. That's because of y'all mind. Y'all mind is y'all mind. Now, if you ain't but first off, let me tell you why a lot of this shit ain't what it should be. Because women are not virgins anymore.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna respect you and I don't know your number.
What you mean?
Your number. If your number was 3, I could respect you.
What you mean?
If your number is 10 in 2 months,
that
you a hoe.
That is irrelevant. Why does that matter what my body count is? That don't
because let me know how many nuts you done took.
That don't matter.
Nobody want to come up behind all them nuts.
That don't matter.
Oh man, you a nut box. You a nut box.
That don't matter. Like my body count. My body count is irrelevant. That don't matter.
You got them motherfuckers in New York, old nut bird, you nut.
She a nut box.
Nut box.
My body count.
And then I done had some of that nut box and I know it's good.
And you got the backwash all up in you.
I got the good backwash. Oh, Lord.
You got backwash from all the
But that's what I'm saying. Why you raw dogging? Like, you should be using protection.
So
how you like it? How you like it?
We need
No,
to
I'm
use
asking you, how do you
protection.
like it?
What do
How
you
like
mean?
It? Do you like it raw?
You need protection.
Do you like it
protection.
raw? I understand
protection.
that. I understand that part, but do you like it raw?
Protection.
Oh. So you always...
Protection.
So you've never had a raw dick?
If I was in... I have had a
Okay,
couple
so
of
do
them
you...
because I was in a relationship.
A couple of them?
Because I was in a relationship with these people. I ain't just finna be letting no random nigga just run up in me raw. Who does that?
You did?
No, I didn't.
You didn't really know that nigga the first time the raw he went?
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
did.
really know him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? You know what he told you?
Yeah, I did.
You know what he told you?
That was my man at the time.
Told you,
And
he
it wasn't
told
no
you.
it wasn't
Do
no
you know how
6 month
many-
situation.
Do you know how many niggas tell a girl that I'm your man, and he got another woman? She just ain't as more she just ain't got more as much time as you do.
So she was the main.
The other chick is the main. She ain't the main. She's secondary. Secondary always get more time. Because the main always got a life or busy or doing something. So that's why when the motherfucking secondary hear what the main ain't doing, she kind of strengthened up and she started doing it. Now you done lost your man, bitch. Because she done sucked that nigga, looked him in the eyes and made him a sandwich with seasoning on it. Yeah,
Well, have at it.
I had a sandwich with seasoning on it.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Shout out to
that's
Roxy.
You can't never lose nothing
That was
wasn't
never yours in the first place.
So
I don't give a fuck.
if it was
I
yours,
busted
you can't.
up.
How you losing it?
Exactly.
Now I see if it was your keys
And how could she not?
or your car.
And however she can't take that nut back neither.
But your whole man, you lost him.
Nut
He
back.
got lost.
You
on the way home.
can't
get yours
take
back either.
this nut back. We don't want no nut back.
You
What
got
fuck
the
you talking
backwash
about?
though. You got all that backwash.
You
That's
keep talking about
exactly.
backwash.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what
because
it is.
it pushes out and then it takes some in, so you get some of the fluids in you. How you think that STD?
So now my dick is a syringe?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
It
man.
does. It has that option.
Trying to
So
tell me I had
it
my
has
nut
that.
shot back up in me? Oh, no.
That's how her fluids got in you.
Oh, so she nutted in me? Is what you're saying?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not going to tell me
Yeah.
men have been getting nutted in.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? Why would you say? How do you know
It's a
this?
backwash when you squeeze
How do
back.
you know this about the squish squashing of the dicks?
Because
And it's been in
sex
your mouth.
ed.
What?
Sex ed.
Shut up. What the fuck?
Sex ed.
My dick goes from high. I know what the fuck you was doing.
It has been in your mouth.
Don't ever.
Sex education, they show how. So I was taking this class and it was showing how
Don't you ever.
when a man ejaculates in you raw, how a STD
You said
is
raw?
Yeah.
Okay,
How
I
an
like
STD how an STD is transmitted because when he's having sex with you, when he ejaculates, he's letting it out. But then when he's coming out, it comes back in because it's open.
Okay, I can understand.
So that's why it's like the concept
But it still
is
sounds-
everybody that you had sex with, they having sex with, and everybody that they had
It
sex
still
with,
sounds like
Yeah.
I have been nutted in.
you haven't
a
sex
few-
have.
a few times. and
You
I don't-
have.
with. Yeah.
More than a few times. More than you.
That's what makes it worse.
You got that vaginal fluid inside.
I've been
of it.
nutted in. I've been nutted in.
got
Oh
the vaginal
Lord,
fluid
that
flowing
lady
all
that
through.
nutted in me. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey.
I ain't gonna sleep tonight because of that shit.
Well,
Hey, it's like a turkey baster. If you would practice with a turkey baster with one color something, you put it in the pan and you squeeze it, you know it draws something back. So you got a turkey baster. You the turkey baster, she the cup. I'm just saying.
Yeah, damn
Yep.
it. Yeah,
That's pretty much
damn
how
it.
that goes.
Oh man, well we done came up on our time. Tell them where they can find you at and what they can do.
TEASSPA.com, teesspa.com. You'll know all the products that we sell, all the events we'll be at, and all the stuff we're doing. Thank you.
And where can they find you at, you lovely barber?
you can find me on Facebook, Facebook and Instagram, MUAJ. That is my MUAJEA, Facebook and Instagram. So check us out. We doing
shop with us.
Yep. T is off the chain. She is a licensed esthetician. So you want your waxing done, your facial.
That's how she know about the dick spikes.
That's
how she know. I knew it was a way. I knew I was gonna find out. Hey y'all, holler at y'all next week.